Hi everyone, we are excited to have you here in today's fun-filled learning session at Uolo. Here is a quick look at how you can submit your work after the class. As a first step, go to live.uolo.com. You can use any browser to access this site. On this page, you will see a list of all our classes. Scroll down and you can see the Submit Your Work button. And then you will see a list of the classes that you've last attended, which could, for example, show the dance or craft or science experiment classes you've attended recently. Next, it will show you the list of children whose names are registered in this mobile number. Choose your name from this list to submit your work. For instance, if you are Satvik Kumar, choose that name. And then choose the class for which you would like to make your submission. For example, if you've attended the New Year's Masquerade Party session and you'd like to make the submission for this class, click on the Submit Your Work button below that. And then upload the photo you've taken. Choose the image from your phone and click Submit. You can scroll down and view all your past submissions and see how many of your friends or peers have liked your work. You can also see others' work and like their work to inspire your friends. If you want to showcase your work on social media, that too is very simple. Click on Share, copy the link and post it on Instagram or Facebook or any other platform of your choice. Just a tiny reminder, your submission looks a lot better if you could click a photo in the landscape mode rather than the portrait mode. Do not forget to tag us at YOLO_app. I'm eagerly looking forward to all your submissions right after this class.
Hi everybody, how are you all doing? Good? That's great. Okay, so welcome to another lesson of Tenali Rama. So today is the fourth class of Tenali Rama, and by now I'm pretty sure you all know how smart Tenali Rama is. However difficult the situation may be, I am sure, like definitely sure, that he has a solution to each and every problem, right? So, today's story is about three greedy bandits. Okay, so let's start with like asking questions. I'm going to ask her a question. Uh, how many of y'all believe in God? Okay, just write it down in the chat box. Let me tell you, I believe. I believe whichever God you all believe in, it can be any God. Okay, you should believe in God, but blindly following something is what is wrong. Okay, so you need to be sure that whatever you're following is correct and you're not being misled by anyone. So, in today's story, there is one special character that we would like to introduce, and that is King's mother. And what is the name of the king? King Krishnadevaraya. Very good. So today, in today's story, we have his mother, and his mother was an extremely religious person, and she used to donate, do a lot of charity. And one day, when she passed away, everyone does, right? That's the rule. You live, you pass. So one day, when she passed away, pandits come to perform the last rites of a person. So there were these three greedy pandits who misled the king just to gather wealth. Can you believe it? That is so wrong. And here comes a Tenali Raman. He is going to find the catch and he is going to give a nice lesson to these pandits so that they don't be greedy and don't cheat on anyone else in the future. Okay? And what we're going to do next? In the end, we're going to make this cute little pandit. Okay. So this is what I have made, if y'all can see. And this is what y'all are going to make as well. So this is our pandit. Okay. So if y'all are ready, can we start with today's class? Yes? Oh, great. Let's go ahead. So I'll just We'll just start with the story. I'll share my screen with y'all. Okay, can everybody see the screen? Yes? Okay, so I'm going to be narrating the story, so pay attention. Let's start. Tenali Rama and the three greedy Brahmins. Brahmins, Pandits, any spiritual character basically. In different religions, you call them different. You call them the Pope, you call them Maulaji. They're different. In different religions, you call them different by different names. Okay, so three greedy Brahmins. So, this is a special character. She is King Krishna Dev Raya's mother. She was a very spiritual person and she believed in God a lot. And she also used to, like, from whatever money she had from her wealth, she always used to keep donating to various temples because she visited most of them. So, she donated all her wealth in the form of charity to these temples. And Krishnadevara really obeyed his mother. Okay, and whatever the mother used to say, the king used to follow blindly. Because if your mummy tells you to do something, won't you do that? Right? Even if you're a king, you would definitely follow your mother's instructions, right? So over here, one day, his mother told him, I wish to donate mangoes. Can you please arrange them for me? Krishnadevara said, yes, mother, definitely. And he ordered his ministers and all the people in his court that go and get mangoes from the best farm. So they went to Ratnagiri and a truckload of mangoes came. And he told his mother, I will definitely donate these mangoes to the people who are in need. But till the time the mangoes reached, okay, till the time the mangoes arrived at his palace, his mother had passed away. So he was very sad. But he thought that since my mother had decided to donate the mangoes, I will definitely donate them. So he remembered, like, his mother used to do so spiritual work. She was so spiritual. She did a lot of charity. So he decided he is going to also give a little bit of wealth to all these places. And he is going to fulfill the wish of donating the mangoes. So to complete the last rites of his mother, he called three Brahmins and he said that my mother had a last wish. She wanted to donate mangoes before she passed away. So can you please tell me what should I do so that her soul rests in peace and I don't get any tension, or like, being the son, I don't want to not fulfill his wish, her wish. I want her last wish to be fulfilled in the best way possible. And I know you all are the only people who can give me the solution. The Brahmins were happy. And they can you look at this expression? It's like, yes, now I have the chance to cheat the king. And he's like, of course, don't worry. But to fulfill your mother's wish, you will have to go a step forward. You will have to give us one gold mango each. The king said, of course, if that is the only way my mother's soul will get peace, I will definitely do that. He ordered his ministers and he got the mangoes ready. And he gave each Brahmin a gold mango. And he thought that his mother would really be happy with his work. And Tenali Rama saw this and he found something is wrong. Let's stop over here. So did you find the story interesting? Yes? Okay, so what do you think the problem is? Is it, okay, I'm going to give you three options. So you can just write in the chat box 1, 2, 3 so that I know what you're thinking is correct. Was the problem that the mother had passed away? Second, according to Tenali Rama, what is the problem? Now, what solution is Tenali Rama looking for? What is the problem according to Tenali Rama? That the mother had passed away, or that the mangoes were less, or that the Brahmins were greedy and they asked for a gold mango each. So what is the first option? That the mother had passed away. Second, that the mangoes were less. And the third option is that the Brahmins were greedy and they asked for a gold mango each. What is the problem? Let's check in the chat box, please. Okay. Very good. So most of you all have got the correct answer. That is answer 3. Very good. So before we go ahead, if you'll have any doubts, I'll just explain the story clear once again and then we go ahead. It's a story about Tenali Rama and the 3 greedy Brahmins. And our special character is King Krishnadevaraya's mother in this story. She is a very spiritual person. She visited most of the temples in India and gave most of her wealth in the form of charity. And even the king, obeyed to each and every order of hers. And one day she just told, I feel like donating mangoes. Can you please arrange them for me? Krishnadevaraya accepted it and he asked his people to go and arrange mangoes from the best place. So a truckload of mangoes came from Ratnagiri and he wanted to fulfill his mother's wish. But by the time the mangoes arrived, mother had already passed away. So he was really upset. He's like, my mother's last wish, I could not fulfill it when she was arrived. She did so much of charity. And yet this happened. I'm going to continue the charity. But I need to find a solution so that my mother's soul rests in peace. So he called 3 Brahmins and he told them that I have a problem, Brahmins. My mother wanted to donate mangoes and I even called them from Ratnagiri. But unfortunately, before they arrived, my mother passed away. Can you please help me with the solution of with this? I want my mother's soul to rest in peace. So the Brahmins were very greedy and they thought, yes, this is the time we are going to treat the king. This is a very simple solution, king. You need to give 1 golden mango to each Brahmin and your mother's soul will rest in peace. Krishnadevaraya agreed and he ordered his people to go get a golden mango for each Brahmin. While giving it, he imagined his mother and he thought, how happy would my mother be when she saw this? And he gave a gold mango each to these 3 greedy Brahmins. Done clear? Okay, the problem is right in front of us. Tenali Rama saw that Krishnadevaraya is giving these 3 greedy Brahmins a gold mango each. He thought these naughty Brahmins definitely deserve to learn a lesson. So he decided to teach them a lesson. Let's see what happens. The next day, Tenali Rama invited the 3 Brahmins to his place for his mother's last rites. And they happily went to his house. When they entered his house, Tenali Rama shut all windows and doors. You know why? Because he was going to teach a very, very nice lesson to them. And he said, listen, Brahmins, actually, my mother, before she passed away, she had a lot of pain in her knees and she wanted me to cure her with this. So can I please give the treatment to you? As if I give it to you, maybe my mother's soul will rest in peace. Please, can I give it to you, Brahmins? I want her to rest in peace. I don't want her soul to keep wandering around. So I think it's the best option to give it to you since y'all are Brahmins and y'all have direct connection with the God. Isn't that a good idea? And listening to this, the Brahmins were frightened. They were like, Tenali Rama, what are you talking? This is not the solution to your problem. By giving us this hot iron rod, giving us like touching our skin with this hot iron rod, you can burn our skin. How do you consider it to be a solution for your mother's soul to rest in peace? Are you out of your mind? We are not going to do this. Tenali Rama said, why not? If you can take 1 gold mango each from the king so that his mother's soul rests in peace when she only wanted to donate normal, nice, healthy, tasty mangoes to her people and you duped him by taking 1 gold mango each? So if you can do that with the king, why not help my mother rest in peace? I want my mother's soul to rest in peace, so you'll have to take this. I am not giving you all an option. The Brahmins said, oh yes, we have committed that mistake and we apologize for it. Please forgive us. They went to the king and they were ashamed. They told King Krishnadevaraya, we are very sorry. We did not want to do that. We just became greedy. Please take your mangoes back. He was very angry, but he was very, very impressed with Tenali Rama. Like, Tenali, you are so brilliant. Tenali Rama said, King, always remember, do not fulfill the need of the greedies. Your wealth is not supposed to be misused. Please use it fruitfully and help the poor and the needy people in our kingdom and help our kingdom grow. And finally, the three mangoes were back in the treasury, and King Krishnadevaraya learned a really good lesson along with the three Brahmins that you're not supposed to blindly trust the others. Yes? Great. So we are going to um, I'm going to repeat the story from here. So Tenali Rama saw these Brahmins. Next day, he invited them. Before we start again, do you understand the story? Yes? Okay. So I'm going to start from the second half again. So Tenali Rama invited these Brahmins to his place the next day to perform his mother's last rites. And the Brahmins agreed and came the other day to his place. They were very happy. And Tenali Rama shut all his windows and doors and he said, Brahmins, this is a warm iron rod. Please, can I touch it to your knees? And they were frightened. They were like, Tenali, what are you talking about? He said that, my mother had a lot of knee pain and her last wish was that I cure her knees with the help of this hot iron rod. But before I could do that, she passed away. So now, why don't I do it to y'all? Since y'all helped King Krishnadevaraya's mother's soul rest in peace, please help me as well. And the Brahmin said, Tenali Rama, what are you talking about? This is wrong. We are not going to participate in this. And Tenali was like, why not? If y'all can help King Krishnadevaraya's mother's soul rest in peace, you have to help my mother's soul rest in peace too. This is not done. Rules cannot be different for anyone. And then they realized they had committed a very big mistake and they went to the king to apologize. They said, King, we are extremely sorry. We have committed a crime. We became greedy and wanted gold from you. And King Krishnadevaraya was very angry with them. They're like, oh my God, being Brahmins, y'all are being greedy? And then Tenali Rama went to Krishnadevaraya and Tenali Rama was explaining Krishnadevaraya, King, always remember, do not fulfill the greed of the people. In fact, use your wealth to help those people who are actually in need and help make your kingdom a more prosperous place to live. All the three mangoes were back in the treasury and Tenali Rama taught a very good lesson to the three Brahmins and also the king so that he does not blindly believe anyone else in future. Yes? Did you all understand the story? Okay, that's very good. So everybody, tell me, out of the 4 stories that we have done, if you all remember, which is your favorite story? The first was the 3 dolls story. Yes. Then which is the next one? We had the 3 dolls story. We had many stories, right? We had first one was the 3 dolls story. Then we have Tenali Rama, Shubhasastri and Sugar. Then we had Tenali Rama in the Delhi Darbar. And now we have the story of the 3 greedy Brahmins. Out of these 4, which one is your favorite? Okay, if you ask me, I would say Tenali Rama in the Delhi Darbar. Why? Because he was showing his wisdom in front of another king. And that's what made Krishnadevaraya extremely proud. Although I love this story also because Krishnadevaraya learned a lesson in this. It's very important for the king also to understand that you cannot waste your wealth on those people who do not deserve it. Use it to help those people in your country or your kingdom who are facing a lot of atrocities by the other or who are going through a miserable time so that you can support. That's what the king is supposed to do, right? He's said to be a good king only and only if he helps the downtrodden people or the people who are in extreme need of money. Yes? Okay. Let's go ahead, everybody. Okay, so let me ask y'all, are y'all ready for today's puppet show? Yes? Okay, great. So, what we are going to do is we're going to quickly start with the puppet show. I am just going to take a second and we are going to go ahead with it. Okay, so this is a fourth puppet, right? So, you're getting ready with your puppet show ingredients, right? I hope that you all are going to have like a nice puppet show at the end because you're going to create most of the characters. Yes? Oh, that's brilliant. Okay, let's start, everybody. Great. So I am just going to share the screen with you all. Can everybody see it? Yes? Okay, let's start. Okay, so you need a piece of paper. I hope you have your supplies ready with you all. Great. So you'll need a piece of paper. I'm just taking like a small piece of paper. And we're going to start with his forehead and face. So let's draw the head first. So I'm going to draw a little slowly so that y'all can draw with me. So this is the head and one ear. Let's draw his cheeks and the chin now. Yes? Okay, has everyone completed till here? So this the head, the one ear, cheek and the chin. Let's go ahead. Okay. Next what we are going to draw is a ponytail that the Brahmins have. Okay, they just have like one little ponytail, and of course Brahmins used to wear ornaments at that time, so a earring. Now let's draw the facial features, the eyes, the tika which they have, then the eyebrows, the eyes. Now let's draw the pupils, then the tiny little nose, and a nice bright big smile. Yes. Okay, let's stop over here. Are you all done with the face? So you have to draw the face, the facial expressions, and the ponytail. Done till here? Great, let's go ahead. Next, what we need to do is draw the forearms. Since this is not the main character, only there are two main characters in Tenali Raman story, that is Tenali Raman and King Krishna Devaraya. We'll be just drawing half of the Brahmin. Okay, so I have drawn the shoulders. Now I'm just drawing the hands so I can connect the shoulders. And Brahmins are religious people. So I thought let's make a praying hand Brahmin. Okay, so I'm just going to draw like two hands over here. Let's be a little more neat in this. So yes, I think that does a good job, and I'm just going to like connect the hand over here. Yes, similarly I'm going to do the same thing for the other hand. Let's draw it neatly. Okay, perfect. I think that looks perfect. Let's draw the bottom half. So I'm just going to continue the waist and draw the dhoti down. Perfect. I think this looks nice. Now Brahmins always wear a sacred thread. So I'm just going to draw a sacred thread. And then let's also draw they wear a cloth on their shoulders. So let's just draw the cloth as well. Yes. Okay, we are almost done. And voila, we're done with the drawing. Is everyone done? Is everyone with me? Okay, let's go ahead. Now we are going to color it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the skin color first. So let's quickly color the face. If you don't have skin, you can use any other light shade, like yellowish tone or brownish tone, tan tone, any tone. Okay, so you can use crayons, you can use water paints. I'm just using color pencils over here. Okay, so yes, let's draw this quickly. Great, we are done. Let's draw the let's color the body as well. Okay, so I'll start with the hands, move on to the other part of the body, the upper half. Okay, now the lower half and the balance hand. Okay, great, we are done. Let's move on to the next thing. The next thing is we are going to use our orange color and color the cloth on the shoulder. Let's quickly do that. Okay. Next, same color for the dhoti. So I'm just going to outline it properly and color it. Okay, great. Now, what we are going to do is we are going to color the tika and the mouth. So that's going to be beautiful. Very good. Next, we are going to take yellow and color the star on the ear. And balance is the hair. So I'm just going to color the hair neatly. Just draw the diagram, outline the diagram. Don't color the ear, of course. So I'm just going to quickly color this up as well. Done, everybody? Okay, great. Next step would be, of course, the eyes, pupils as well. You can choose to do that directly with the pen as well. Now, the next thing would be to use the OHP marker. You can use OHP, you can use sketch pen. You can use anything that you all think would do the best for you. So I'm just going to use my OHP marker. And I'm going to outline it properly. My ponytail. And the eyes, see, I just went over with my sketch pen so that it gives a nice look to the eye. Now the smile. Let's outline the body now. So be as neat as possible because you've already done the rough drawing that's there below. So you just need to trace it properly. That's it. Let's do that. That's great. Okay, now let's do the cloth on the shoulder. You can draw some extra lines to, show the crease of the cloth. Then the sacred thread. And yes, so we are almost done. Just left with the earring. Great. Yes, the earring. Okay, great. Now, the next thing will be to chop the end. And once we chop, this is how it's going to look. So I'm going to flip it over, apply some glue. Yes, and paste my candy stick, straw, pen, whatever you want. Or maybe just make like a hoop type thing with a paper so that you can put your finger inside and make a finger puppet out of it. So yeah, this is how it's going to look. Isn't it beautiful? Okay, so for all those who need like a little revision, we are going to quickly go through it once again. So, but a little faster. Okay, so let's start with the face. We draw the head first. Then we come to the ears. We on the other side, we complete the head. We come to the cheeks. Make the chin. Yes, and then of course next comes the ponytail, like the little hair that they have at the back of their head, a earring, and now let's come to the facial features. So first we draw the eyebrows, the sacred tika that they have, the eyes, big eyes, and the pupils. Great. Now the small tiny little nose, their face, that means the smile is important. Yes. Okay, let's follow it with a body. Since this is not the main character, we're just going to draw half of it. So let's draw the shoulders. Now, Brahmins are very spiritual. So I'm going to draw the praying hand Brahmin. So I'm just going to like quickly draw it. Okay, does not look good. So yeah, this is better. So the praying hand Brahmin. And I'm going to connect it to the shoulders. So I'll make sure that I draw it in a manner that I'm able to connect it. So this is perfect. Let's draw the other side as well. So I'm just going to extend it a little. Great. Now let's draw the bottom half and the dhoti. Okay, let's draw the sacred thread, and they also have like a scarf type thing on their shoulders. So let's draw the cloth on the shoulder. Yes, we are almost done. Great. Okay, perfect. So let's go ahead and color it. Let's start with the face. We're going to color skin, or you can use any other lighter shade that you want. So let's quickly shade this up. Okay, perfect. So my face is almost done. After my face, what I'm going to do is I'm going to move to the body. So for the body, I'm going to start with the hand. So my left side hand first, my right hand, but which is on the left side. So let's quickly complete it. Continue it on the upper half of the body. Continue on the lower half of the body. And then finally, let's complete the hand that is remaining. Great. After my skin color is done, the next color is orange. So I'm going to color the scarf that is there on the shoulder. So I'm going to use orange. So orange is a very sacred color. Basically, all the Pandits and Brahmins, they usually wear orange color. So I'm just going to use that. You all can use any other color. You all can use pink, green, any color of your choice. Okay. But this is the color mostly Brahmins wear. So I'm just going to stick to orange. So let's quickly color it up. And yes, we are done. Great. So it's only half because it's not a main character. Next, I'm going to color the sacred tika and the smile, of course. Yes, done. Okay, now I'm going to use yellow and color the earring. Next would be the hair, which I'm using black color for. You can use brown if you don't have black. You can use any color, but not like pink or something, of course. Okay, because Brahmins don't color their hair. So like a natural shade, neutral one. So black, brown, all these shades, any shade of brown. Grayish is also okay. And I'm going to color the pupils. Next step that you'll know is we're supposed to outline it. So let's quickly outline. So I'm just going to fast forward a little. So yes, so this is how we are going to outline it. And I'm almost done with my outlining. So I hope you all are also done. Yes. So you all can add some extra creases on the clothes. And don't forget the sacred thread because it's just a tiny little string. And once you all are done with this, you'll know what you all are supposed to do, right? Chop, chop, cut it. And don't forget the earring outlining, okay? Because that's a very small part. Okay, next chop it, and this is how it's going to look. Flip it around, apply some glues, take your straw, your candy stick, or even you can make like a small hoop type thing with a paper so that you can put your finger in and make it a finger puppet. Everything is okay. And this is how your Brahmin is going to look. Isn't it beautiful? Yes? Oh, great. I hope you'll enjoyed making it. Okay, now what you'll need to submit is a nice photo of your Brahmin with yourself. Okay, preferably like a praying hand thing, like this, like, I don't know, maybe like this, or like praying hand thing. So let's cross our fingers and like this, or maybe like this. So your hands are also visible praying, and the Brahmin is also visible, something like this. So we know like it's like a nice sacred lesson that we've learned. So make sure you'll attend all the classes and make your submissions in time. I'll see you in the next class. I have a really interesting story in the next class. And Tenali Raman is again going to solve a nice mystery and teach a lesson to some people. So let's see how he uses this wit. Until next time, bye.
Hi everyone, we are excited to have you here in today's fun-filled learning session at Uolo. Here is a quick look at how you can submit your work after the class. As a first step, go to live.uolo.com. You can use any browser to access this site. On this page, you will see a list of all our classes. Scroll down and you can see the Submit Your Work button. And then you will see a list of the classes that you've last attended, which could, for example, show the dance or craft or science experiment classes you've attended recently. Next, it will show you the list of children whose names are registered in this mobile number. Choose your name from this list to submit your work. For instance, if you are Satvik Kumar, choose that name. And then choose the class for which you would like to make your submission. For example, if you've attended the New Year's Masquerade Party session and you'd like to make the submission for this class, click on the Submit Your Work button below that. And then upload the photo you've taken. Choose the image from your phone and click Submit. You can scroll down and view all your past submissions and see how many of your friends or peers have liked your work. You can also see others' work and like their work to inspire your friends. If you want to showcase your work on social media, that too is very simple. Click on Share, copy the link and post it on Instagram or Facebook or any other platform of your choice. Just a tiny reminder, your submission looks a lot better if you could click a photo in the landscape mode rather than the portrait mode. Do not forget to tag us at YOLO_app. I'm eagerly looking forward to